You will feel as though a weight has been lifted off of you, and you're free. The truth is that you are free. You're free from the chains. You're free from the restrictions. You're free from everything that was once holding you down. There is a small play that our youth group has put together to demonstrate how Satan will try to take a hold of your life and pull you further into the darkness. I ask of you tonight that when you watch this play, I want you to think, where am I? Am I at the beginning of this play? Am I in the middle? Am I at the end? I want you to ask yourself, where do I want to be? Do I want to be where I am right now? And what can I do to make myself be where I want to be? What do I need to change in my life to put myself in the right place for me? What's going to make me happy? Where I am now obviously isn't worth cutting it, so I got to go somewhere. So maybe this play tonight will help somebody out there to understand that the life you're living right now is not what you have to be living. You don't have to just accept mediocrity. You can become higher than mediocrity. You can become more than you ever thought you could become by just making one change in your life.
Amen.
A lot of times we're going to be worried about, oh, if I make this change, people are going to think I'm a hypocrite. Because yesterday I was doing this, and today I'm over here talking to them about God. Who cares what anyone else thinks about you? Right now, what matters is what's going to make your life better. What do you think about yourself? Do you really care that Susie thinks that you're worthless? Do you really care that Johnny thinks you're ugly? It doesn't matter, because 10 years from now, Susie and Johnny aren't going to be in your life. The only person that's going to be in your life that was there 10 years ago is God. He's going to be the only one that's standing next to you at the end.
Amen.
He's going to be the only one who wants to lift you up and pull you through everything, not everyone else. Those people that you're with now that want to sit here and be your friend and tell you they're your friend, but then turn around and talk about you behind your back to everyone else, is that what you want? Is that what you want to be surrounded by? You want to be surrounded by people who intentionally bring you down? No. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to be intentionally brought down. Nobody wants to intentionally be made feel the way that they're feeling. Unless it's a good feeling. And a lot of times those good feelings don't last. They don't last because you're looking into stuff that are temporary. You're not looking into something that's going to be for a long run. You're only looking into right now. And maybe right now is what's going to bring you down worse than before. Right now isn't always going to cut it. Because later on in life, you're going to have to make bigger decisions. You're going to have to do things that are going to be bigger than what you're doing now. I know in high school, you always see that one group of kids that you just think they are awesome. They are the most popular people there. They are always the ones throwing the biggest parties. They're always the ones who, they have everything that you want and you cannot have. And a lot of times, those same people that you look at 10 years later are the ones that are in jail. They're the ones that have done nothing with their lives. They're the ones that drop out of high school. They're the ones that never make it to the end. They never make it to the end of their life because they don't try. They just go by being popular. They think that being popular is going to make it everywhere in life, and it's not. Just because everyone likes you now, tomorrow they may not. Tomorrow, you may not be the coolest thing out there. They may not be the coolest thing out there. Tomorrow may be something else. So if you're always trying to live up to what's cool, you're going to be changing constantly. You're not going to have anything in your life that is constant. You're not going to have anything in your life that is going to help you to the end because you're always changing what you're doing. You're always changing what you're doing to fit everybody else. And everybody else isn't even worried about you. They don't care that you changed your hair. They don't care that you changed what you started to wear. That doesn't mean anything to them. What they care about is themselves. They care about what they're doing for themselves right now. The only person out there that really cares about what you're doing for yourself and how big you want to be is God. He's the only one who cares if you want to make it to be an NBA in the NBA. He's the only one who cares if you want to be a singer. He's the only one who really wants you to do what you want to do, but do it the right way. You don't have to do things in the wrong way to make it places. You don't have to make it in the NBA by doing drugs. You don't have to make it being a rapper by rapping about sex, rapping about alcohol, rapping about drugs. You can make it being a rapper, being a Christian rapper. There are many Christian rappers out there that in the end, they're going to have more than the rappers that are rapping about drugs have. They're going to be the ones that have eternal life, where when the other rappers die, it sucks. Because they're not getting anything good out of it. All that money that they made, it's not going to help them in the end. Money isn't everything. We need to find things in our life that are going to help change us for the better. We need to find people in our lives that are going to help change us for the better. We need to surround ourselves by people who aren't always going to be talking negative to you, who aren't always going to be making you think negative. You got to find people who want you to do something better for yourself, who want you to feel better. They want the best for you, and they truly care about you. They don't care about what you can do for them now. And there's a lot of people out there that you consider your friends, and honestly, they don't care about you. They just care about what you can do for them. And once you start cutting those people off, slowly, you're going to see the difference in your life. My senior year of high school, I can honestly tell you, I hung out with about 3 people. Three or four people. 3 of them go to church here. And one of them is sitting in the back row right now.
Nice. Gloria a Dios.
When I went into the hospital for my suicidal thoughts, all those people who I thought were my friends, they never once called me to see if I was okay. They never once cared about what was going on in my life. I only had one person who called my family and said, "Is she okay? Is she okay? Is she really doing good?" When I never asked my parents, who called when I was in the hospital. I never asked them. I didn't ask them for anybody. But when I got out, and I finally did ask, I was expecting, maybe at least 2 of my friends, or the people that I thought were my friends, to have asked if I was okay, to have asked where I was. And nobody did but one person. That showed me that the people that I thought were my friends weren't. That showed me that the people that I was surrounding myself with didn't care about me. They didn't care about what was going on in my life. They didn't care what happened to me. They didn't know if I had made it that week. They didn't know if I was still alive. And when I got back, they still didn't care. When I got back, they didn't even ask me, "Hey, were you okay?" They just started telling me about all the different rumors they heard about where I was, all the different rumors they heard about me. And that, when I got back to school and they started telling me those things, that really just put it over the top. I called my mom crying the first day I got back to school. I'm like, "Mom, I really wish I hadn't came back today. Maybe if I'd waited another week, maybe it'd have been better then. But in the end, it wouldn't have mattered if I waited that other week to go to school. But it was still going to happen." After I got back to school, I stopped hanging out with all the people that I did. I stopped talking to them. I stopped being around them. And honestly, I felt so much better. It was like a night and day difference. I felt like I was a different person on the inside.